Okay, here's my pile of scrap lumber from a little lean-to shed thing that I had that I tore down. I'm gonna take this pile of, looks like garbage, 2x4s, 4x4s, even some couple 6x6s from an old project. I'm gonna take this rough looking lumber, it's got nails and everything in it, clean it up and build me a rolling workbench, just to kind of challenge myself to build this rolling workbench out of basically junk. So stay tuned. Okay, here's the legs that I've got cut out of the old 6x6 that I had. I notched out the top to accept the 2x4 top rail, which of course is way overkill, but I want this thing to last forever. And also notched out the bottom to accept a bottom rail, so this thing should be extremely strong when I'm done. Okay, so here is my finished workbench I built out of mostly scrap, and except for the top. The only thing I bought was the 1x pine for the top. Everything else come from scrap that I had from projects in the past, and from teardowns and things like that. So basically here it is. It's 4 foot by 6 foot. It's on wheels, so I can park it so I can get the car back in the garage. It's set up with the table saw and sliding miter and bandsaw, and got my compressor on there. And the one big difference that I did that from ones that I'd seen, and I'd studied these things for a month before I figured out what I wanted to do. Most people, they put their table saw on this end, to rip their stuff, but I think that your miter and everything else gets in your way, which I didn't want that. So I wanted a clear shot, so I put my table saw on this end with the sliding miter to the right of it. So now if I want to use the table saw, there's nothing in the way, for ripping your boards on your table saw. And then the only thing I got to do on the sliding miter when I want to cut something to length, the only thing that's in my way is this fence, which is simple enough. You just pop that fence off. Then I offset the sliding miter just enough that the blade from the table saw isn't in the way, so I can cut whatever length of anything I want, and nothing is in my way, either on the table saw or on the sliding miter. Added this little 9-inch tabletop bandsaw, got it sitting down in there. So and then I've got room over here and plans to possibly add a drop-in router table, or and then I've got a little sander that I can just pop up there, and I'd kind of like to add a sander somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. So yeah, the whole thing's on wheels. I can just slide it in and out. It's built very strong. As you can see, I notched in the 6x6 posts, and just because I had them, notched everything in. Everything is screwed together. It's built for a lifetime. So hope you like it. Hope this might give you some ideas on how you can build yours. Got any comments? Please leave them. Maybe we can all learn. Thank you.